Hey guys, I'm Brooke Lucas with Lucas Media Productions. We're here at Mesa Theater in Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm here with Blaze Ya Dead, homie. How are you?
Oh, great. Having a great time. Glad to be back in, Grand Junction, Colorado.
Do you guys like touring through Colorado?
Oh, I love it. It's awesome, especially since the marijuana has become legal in most places in Colorado.
Yes.
That's like one of my favorite things about it. But I've also, this is the first place I ever flew out and got into an actual plane and flew to Denver years when I first started with everybody at Psychopathic Records way back in the day, way back when. So yeah, it always has a special place in my heart just being Colorado.
Awesome. We appreciate you coming back. You were just here a little bit ago.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Yeah. So I actually shot that show. Got some good photos for you.
Very cool.
Yeah,
That's
so I really enjoyed it. It was a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm doing a little less. I got a little less time tonight on stage, but it's still just gonna, I'm gonna try to pour it all out anyway. Just have some fun.
Oh yeah.
Energy. Jump around.
Got the whole family here and everything.
Yes, that's the best part.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's gonna be a good night. You have about 8 albums out, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. I can't keep counting so much, but yeah, it's pretty close. Got to be pretty close there.
The Casket Factory?
Yes.
What is the inspiration for that? How did the album come about?
Well, it was kind of exploring a lot of my roots and stuff of that nature, and diving back into more horrorcore, wicked sort of flavor, I guess.
I dig it.
Examining more of Blaze Ya Dead, homie, and then and trying to take it a step further into like, okay, what would be relevant with him right now? Caskets and casket maker and factory, and it's all relevant.
You grow, you're getting older, right? So
For sure. For sure, yeah.
Nice.
100%.
How does the Casket Factory album kind of differ from the other albums that you've made?
Well, I think the production-wise is 100% the difference, a lot of it, because before I was just working with different producers. This one I'm working with a lot of people, very talented people, and then on top, not that I'm not saying that the stuff I was working with weren't talented. They were very talented too. I just think that I didn't get the full mix and what mastering was. I didn't understand what that was working on previous albums, and now I get it. It's. 100%, yeah. And when you're moving with these different people, you could see that it really mixes well, and my voice melds well with their production, and it works. Yeah, it works well.
Wonderful. How do you want your fans to leave the show? Like, what do you want them to take back with them when they see you?
I'd say probably just excited, or just have maybe energy drained, because that's what we're trying to do, is have a lot of fun and just come out and just explode. Have an explosion of energy inside the show, so you don't have an explosion in, wherever your normal work day or your normal workplace. You know what I mean? Get through, direct energy here and have fun with us, as opposed to going out there and getting crazy in your normal day, I guess.
What kind of makeup do you use? Or what is the process? How long does it take? You do it yourself.
Okay, so I would say it's gone through many different forms. It's like the paint, makeup, whatever they call it. There's different styles. People call it clown paint because it's clown paint, whatever. But there's a bunch of different versions that we've went through, and companies that have actually went out of business since we've started. When I first started, ICP and Twisted, they turned us on to like Steins. That was the first one that everybody was using, and they since have gone out of business. So you had to explore new options and check out different things. But it's mostly like, I think it's the main clown paint of everybody. It's either the Ben Nye or you're messing with Miron. There's different stuff like that. And for me, individually, it probably takes me about a half hour, maybe to an hour to put this on. And it all depends on which one, because the old paint, it was, that I got that to probably 20 minutes. I could probably just hurry up and here it is, and I can get it on real quick. This one is the new, it's a little more intricate stuff, so it takes a little bit longer. 30 minutes, 35 minutes, somewhere around there.
Thank you. Yeah.
If I'm pushing.
I was interested in that, so thank you.
Yeah, if I'm pushing, then I can get it out real quick.
I love it. Thanks.
That's what's up.
What song on the album do you think has the biggest impact or meaning to you?
Ooh, that's tough. There's so much good stuff on there. I like a lot of it. And I think one of the ones that's been sticking out lately is Eternal. And I don't know why. It's just, it's one. It is. It ends up being the crowd like it a lot, but I also like Ghost. It's another one that's really, it's another one that just. And then Worm Food. There's so much. It's tough for me to pick one track. I really like. Yeah, I like the album.
And I wasn't sure about asking that.
I mean, well, it's hard. It's I'm not the first one to be like, oh, I'm the greatest. I'm the best. But this is where I really felt like I did a solid job with this record. I mean, if you listen to my previous things and you listen to this, and you'll see progression. And that's kind of what I hope everybody to see, that I'm going to keep getting better as time goes by, as opposed to getting worse. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they can't do that, or they're going to stay the same. You know what I mean? So.
And I mean, like, from listening to your songs and everything, I can see that progress, or I can definitely feel this album.
You should be able to hear it. Everybody should hear it. Yeah. As soon as they start listening to the old and listening to the new, and you click over, you're like, whoa, man, it sounds like
when I was 16, I bought The Great Malenko.
Yes,
and
that's what's up. That was a great record.
Yeah,
good times.
But at the same time, like, it's so nice to hear like a newer style and a little bit of a grown-up style.
Mm-hmm. Yes, well, that's where we're headed. We're all heading to that.
You guys are all the same group, right? And
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's when I started working with them guys, like, directly after that record. I think I met them around that record because Twisted was out there on one of them tours with them. But I think they were as House of Crazies or something. But yeah, it's like that's when I first started. I met them guys like directly after that, that timing of their of their career, and that was cool. I mean, the crazy thing is, like, to make it even crazier is, I think I went to a listening party with Twisted when they were House of Crazies for the Riddlebox album. So I've heard of listened to ICP and heard of them for years. You know what I mean? Before that, obviously, it's like, come on, I'm from the area, so. If you didn't hear ICP or Esham or Kid Rock, then you didn't know, you probably didn't listen to music, and growing up where I was.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it was.
And you're from the Detroit area?
Yeah, just outside, like 6 miles north of Detroit, Mount Clemens, little city. People call it Baby Detroit, but they probably call a lot of places like that. Yeah, I mean, I met Madrox and ROC just outside doing the same thing, promoting record. And it was for music I never even had ready yet. Like, I just put a flyer together. I was like, this is what we are going to look like. And, and we tried to sell that. And yeah, we were out there pushing them. Didn't have, an idea of what we were supposed to do in the music business, but straight up, we met them, and they kind of, helped us, really. They helped, they steered me in the right directions, and that's kind of what it was.
Is touring and music your only passion, or what else do you do to keep grounded and stay centered?
I like a lot of things. I like mediums like comics and movies. And yeah, I collect things like weird, and then I start and stop. So I don't know why, but I get into it. I have a lot of weird figures, like old school basketball McFarlane figures. They came out probably 10 years ago, maybe. I bought a bunch of them only because they were the throwback retros, like, Isaiah Thomas and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson, James Worthy, them style, Larry Bird. Like, I bought a bunch of those, and when I had it, I was like, oh, I'm collecting. Well, now I got to get everyone. So I got all of them, and then their doubles or counterparts. Oh, these are the ones that are hard to find, so I had to get that one. I remember going out to L.A., and I could not find a Wilt Chamberlain in a Laker uniform anywhere. And I was with them, Twisted on a tour somewhere, and we happened upon some big, I don't remember what it was, like a swap meet of some sort out somewhere near LA. And I went in there and I saw it, and it was $200, and I give it to me, and I have it. It's still sitting in my house,
That's sweet, yeah.
And it's sitting in a box somewhere, and I don't even do anything. It's just a collection. So I collected at that time. And then I was collecting baseball cards for a while, and then, it's like most comics I don't collect, though. I just read. I read. I used to hate reading growing up, but now I love it. I don't know. I find it very, soothing. You can read something, but I don't get it. I don't do it as much. It's more movies or listening to music. Yeah, it's a lot of music and a lot of movies, basically. Sports, because I love sports.
Yes.
I'll leave that out. Yes.
Yes, sports.
Yes, I love them all.
Broncos. No.
Well, I mean, Lions.
Well, you're in Colorado.
Well, come on. Who you guys got for quarterback now? What are we talking about here?
I don't even know anymore.
What are we sitting at right now? Virtually right now. Okay, as we sit together and speak, you guys have Mark the butt fumble Master Sanchez as your quarterback.
You know what,
Sorry, goodbye Peyton Manning. Great career, peace. But That's who you got to send that quarterback, and you better get that handled. You got to get that handled. I've heard things, rumors about Kaepernick coming over. I don't know if that's the guy.
I know. We'll have to see how it goes.
Different style. Yeah. You guys lost Osweiler. Like, what's going on?
I love that guy. Let's stick around. All right. Thank you. We are here at Mesa Theater. We're going to enjoy your performance tonight. And I'm here with Blazy Dad Homie. Peace out.
Peace out.
I'm the big dog, or you puppy stop barking. Bow down when the homie